Hello everyone and welcome back to NeMoZGameZ. Today on this edition I'm actually going to teach you how to train your zombies. It's been a project of mine to make one of these videos, and this one might be a little long-winded. I'm not sure where we're going to end up, but these are going to be the basics. Because in order to properly train your zombies, you will need to learn a few principles first. Just a few. Now right here, I have it paused. I haven't even left the starting room. I haven't even opened any doors. And this works across the board on all zombies games. Now, they did tweak a few things in this one, which I do appreciate, but I caught them right away. That's going to be some advanced training a little later. But for now, we're just going to cover the basics. And even though I only have a 9-minute timer here on my pause screen, I'm going to show you what it looks like first. And then we're going to get into some basics of what I'm actually doing. But this is going to be some live training. So I've just got a few left. I've got 22 bullets. Okay, mission of prayer. Mission of prayer. Drop a max, buddy. Drop a max. Didn't drop a max. That's okay.
Bonus points.
So when the round starts, you're not necessarily going to want to kill the first thing you see. The trick is to actually just walk around the perimeter of the board. I don't care what it looks like, how much stuff is in there, but I want to stay to one corner or the other. When they start coming out, I'm just going to follow this perimeter, and I'm going to move away from anything that jumps in front of me, sticking to the outside perimeter. Because they're only after you and or your teammate. Those are some advanced tactics a little later, and I'm just trying to give you the basics, okay? So I haven't opened up a single door. They're still jumping out, and now I'm going to start running. And I'm going to just keep sticking to the outside perimeter. Okay, now I know as a beginner this seems really chaotic, and they're jumping in all over the place. Look at them all. Look at them all right there. Okay? I was able to pile them up nice and easy, nice and smooth, and even though I don't have any ammo, you know, if you're waiting for that max, now's a good time to throw this stuff out. I am going to buy some ammo and thin them down a little bit for the next round.
Who's next? Any takers? Double points.
Okay, let me set up the next example as we go through the principles of what I was doing. It works on every round. Alright, here we go. It's time to go to the drawing board. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've hung out this long, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. Just do all the stuff they tell me to tell you to do. Every metric helps. So, let's transition over to the drawing board here. I've already got some paint set up, and even though I don't have dark mode on paint, I figured black background, white lettering. Why did I pull up paint? Because it's a 2D map. All video games are based off of 2D maps, and including this game, based off of a 2D map. And they even took it from some other games that we used to play back in the day. They took the whole premise, the whole everything, from Total Carnage and, crap, there was another one. Smash TV. All right? So let's just say this is me in any given room. The room could be, we'll just draw a room. Crude, smooth, whatever. And there could be some stuff in this room. I don't care what it is. Could be a jump out. Could be a building. Could be some stairs. Could be a truck. Huh. Could be water. I don't know. It could be a trap in another doorway. This is what happens. You're here. They all want you. They're going to load in from this angle. They're going to load in from this angle. They're going to load in from this angle. They're all coming at you from many different points. And if you just stand still, you can actually see this happen in real time. So there's only so many loading spots that they come in at, depending on what room you're in. But this principle works the same for every single one. So once they start loading in, I'm going to run to the outside perimeter of the closest thing I got. That must be this truck. So I'm going to follow the truck around. If I get a guy that comes in front of me, I'm going to dart this way. Oh no, another guy's in front of me. I need to get to the next perimeter and follow this perimeter. Okay, guy jumps out. I'm going to swing around him and come back to the perimeter. It doesn't matter what it is. So if there's a wall, a truck, or anything, we're just going to follow the outside perimeter and we're going to dodge anything that's in our way. And the fun part is if you get to a wall like this, you can actually take a breather. Because if you get them all balled up behind you over here, they're coming at you in a straight line. They all want to line up. And what's going to happen is they're going to hit this wall and then try to skirt around it. And you're here, you go back to this perimeter, and you follow it around. And that's pretty much how you train your zombies. It's really that easy. Now, what happens when they start loading in even more? I'm hoping this next round's going to give me the next example. So obviously, before round 10, it's pretty easy. It's pretty laid back. You can kill them all in one room. So what that means is round 1, you get 6 zombies. Right? Maybe round 2, you get 12. Round 3, you get 15. I don't really know what these numbers are. I'm just putting them out there. But let's just say this room that you're in can hold a max of 30 zombies. What you're going to want to do is wait for them all to get loaded into the room. Now, depending on what round you're on, let's see, the total zombies in that round could be 60. We're just going to double it. What that means is the second I kill one of these zombies here, another one's going to load into the room to backfill this 60. So there's still going to be 30 more zombies that come in after me once I kill one of these guys. But I could run around this room all I want and dodge, and only 30 zombies are going to be on my ass depending on what round I'm on. So let's hop back into some gameplay, and hopefully we'll get this preload actually show up for you. Okay. I'm doing a live video because I don't do scripts. And video editing is kind of a pain, but if you made it this far, I'm hoping that you learned something and get to be a better zombies player. And look, there's still 4 minutes left on the timer. All right, let's see. So again, I'm not trying to get all crazy and roll them around the map, because then they're going to come jumping in at me from other areas, and I'll probably end up doing a part 2. Because even though I find a spot that I like to train them in, once more doors are open and more players are on the map, it gets a little more tedious to control. And unless all the players know exactly what's going on, it's harder to control, especially if you're playing with some randos and some rando squats, all right? You see, I'm just looking for my hole, right? They're all trying to jump in around me, and I'm not even running. I'm not freaked out. I'm just, and if you pay attention to the mini-map, you'll see how they're all kind of piling in behind me. And because no one came to this window, they all wanted to run against that wall. You see how I trained them all to just kind of go against that wall? And now that we have every zombie loaded in, every last one of them, now we can go for the attack, because we're clear. This works on every round. I don't see any more loading in. That must be round 10.
Cause of death. I shot you in the fucking
And
head.
the slower moving ones, you see how they got separated from the pack? That's actually a good thing. It's too early for me. I don't want to get that yet. I'll actually lose money. Oh, where'd you go? There he is. All right. So we're going to go back to some more examples. We're going to pause it. Hopefully we can get through that 9-minute marker, and I'll give you some more examples. 4 minutes. All right, let's see what I can talk about in 4 minutes. Go back to our drawing board. So now that we're here at the drawing board, we're just going to start over. Bloop, 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 bloop. Goodbye, zombies. And hopefully we'll get a better example this time. Oh. So again, this is me. I'm in a room. I don't care what room it is. But let's just say there's an adjacent room over here that you want to run to, or there's something in there that you need. Okay? There's more shit in this room. There's a table, there's a bench, there's stuff you can jump over. There's just crap. There's stuff here. Right? There's just stuff in this room. Shelves. It's cluttered. But there's something in there that I want. Same kind of trick. I'm going to be in this room with all of this stuff. The round's about to start. I missed my window. Again, principal premise, they're all going to start loading in from here. Say I'm on a high round. Say we're maxed out. There's 50 zombies coming in at me. But there's 200 in the round. I really want this thing. Maybe it's a box. Maybe I need to get the Pack-a-Punch. I don't know what it is. I'm going to use the principle that I did in the first step. I'm gonna just, as quickly as I can, get to the outside perimeter once they start loading in, and we're going to follow the outside perimeter. Okay, they're all going to come in. They're going to pile up behind you. You know, these are the zombies. They're coming after you. Right? They're popping out in front of you. You're darting through the center of them. You know, you want to find that opening, and you're going to dart right through the middle of them and come around. Now, if you have to stop for a second because you need these guys to catch up, you know what I mean? You know they're back there. You can see them on the minimap. But they're too far away, so if I actually took this whole corner and ran straight across, then these guys would actually start to flood towards me instead of getting... You want them all behind you. Okay? So once I make that juke and decide whether or not I'm going to pause, then I'm going to keep juking around, okay? They're all up in front of me. I know, it's kind of crude, but I'm telling you, it's 2D, okay? Once I get them all loaded in, I might even have to make a second circling in this map. Like, I might have to come through, miss my doorway on purpose to see if any zombies are loading in from this room. I'm going to do a peek to see if there's any zombies loading in this room. If there is, I'm going to keep circling, because what I'm going to do is now all of these guys, they're going to get pulled out of the room, and they're going to come to follow these guys. And pay attention to my minimap. When I get into the next round, you're going to see this occur right on the minimap, so you know whether or not there's guys in this room, but I might have to make a second pass. Might have to come all the way around and then full circle again. I want them all behind me. And then finally, once I get all 50 into this room, it doesn't matter where I'm at on this map. As long as they're all behind me, I can run right in there. I can get my thing, but stay close to the doorway. Because I misspoke there. I'm going to run to the doorway and then follow the outside perimeter. And whatever way you're coming in at, you're going to follow that outside perimeter to your target. Because what it's going to do, it's going to pull these 50 zombies that are here. It's going to pull them around the side of the wall where you're at. Because they're not just going to run into the middle of the room and then run across to get you. That gives you time to come and grab your stuff, follow the outside perimeter, and get outside. Once you get your item, now you can turn around and kill these guys. I hope that makes sense. We're going to switch back over to another round. I'm going to play another round and show you how this goes. Oh, it booted me. That took more than 5 minutes. Well, whatever. Oh, no, I can't read it. It's too small. I want to hit the wrong button. Yes, continue. Live research, folks. So, again, we're going to speed this up. If you made it this far, appreciate you being here. I'm hoping that you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow. Rewind. Speed up. Just do all the stuff that they tell me to tell you to do. Liberty Falls. All right. So, at the beginning of the round, like I wanted to be. Come on, play. Thank you. All right, so where am I at? I have no ammo, and I am on round 10. So we should get a good example here. I'm not going to move anywhere. I'm just going to see where they're coming from, and I can even tool around a few of these zombies until they all start piling in. But if you just want to stay alive, you're in trouble. You just have to remember to get to the outside perimeter, and then work it. Oops, see, there's a guy there, but I'm going to juke him and go around. So I paused for a second to let these guys catch up. So as you're playing, you don't even have to look at him. I feel like it's Mario, like with the boot. Oh, I died. Well, even players fuck up too. So if you like this content, feel free to share, subscribe, follow. Just do all the stuff they tell me to tell you to do. And we will make a part 2 on what happens when you have more than one teammate. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.